Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.3 preview playthrough as the New Republic. In the last episode, we started turning things around a bit. We took Metalos back, we took an Axis back. Actually, I don't know if we actually had an Axis to start with. But, well, our economy is not standing up to them. Our military is catching up a little bit. And we are about to take back our last loss before turning the difficulty back up, most likely. So, we're taking Yinkor back, then we're going to try to take back Coruscant and eliminate the greater Maldrude of the core planets. So, we have no money, which is a little bit sad. But how are we actually looking over here?
Training troops.
Because we've got to have enough before we invade the Hutt planets. I think there might be a few Hutt ground units that are in as well, because we looked at the some of the new Hutt space units last time, but there are some infantry that have also been done by Philoraptor.
Moving out. This should be fun.
So we'll get the V-Wings here. It didn't look like they had too much.
I understand.
We can do that.
Heading out, sir.
If we lost Lando for taking the entire core back, then that's a sacrifice that Lando would be okay with.
Right away.
I'm sure.
Yes, Commander.
Maybe not. Lando doesn't like dying.
Scouting location. Captain Solo, what can we do to help?
It would have been a lot of credits on Coruscant. But instead we'll just have to keep invading Yinkor and getting the mine.
Moving.
Alright, Han. Go capture that one.
EaW over. Let me handle this.
Maybe we'll unlock a nice legitimacy group with more credits.
Skywalker here. You can count on me.
No, that's not how it works.
Secured a build pad.
Waiting order. Executing flyby.
What are the structures they have here, then?
Send reinforcements.
Kyle should be able to do that.
What do you need?
Copy. Fire.
Okay, there's the barracks. Oh, there's also an AA turret, so... Okay, we need to kill the vehicles. Kyle is not going to die to the infantry. He will die to the vehicles.
Enemy sighted.
These are all easy. Yeah, see, Kyle's on board. Nope, no, no, no. Run.
Standing by.
Run, run. Well, if we're here, let's just take the... Let's take the other landing zone. These were all fake. So I don't need to care about them.
Course plotted.
Awaiting your signal.
Those were all abandoned factory stuff. And where is that AA turret? The AA turret was over there. Luke, do you wanna stop that AA turret from being annoying?
By.
Yes, sir.
Because then these guys can come back and they can kill that pretty quickly. We even got a nice turret.
Yes, Commander.
We can bomb that. It's all going so well.
Turbo laser tower.
Right away. We'll hide in Gold Squadron commencing attack.
Weapons do the infiltrators have? These ones have blaster carbines, LRBs, slug throwers, concussion grenades, and thermal grenades. But I think there's probably two different squad types with it.
Victorious.
Alright, do I dare press the button? I think at the end of this episode we'll turn it back up to
System control
the Admiral.
achieved.
Because that's 411. This is 151. That's 332. These fleets are all still really big.
Moving out. We're on our way.
We're on the move.
How close is that? Close-ish. So yeah, I guess we'll wait for...
T2B over.
We'll wait for that endurance class. Gonna be a long wait. Because I think all put together we'll have like 350, 325. Plus we'll have the ion cannon. But if we give it another week, I think they'll lose a unit as well. Let's see. What do they have unit-wise? There's a Secular, an Allegiance, 3 ISDs.
Endurance on station.
Where's this one even coming from? Probably from there, but it's... I'm not getting any ground units in. Alright, we'll have to clear that out later. I may as well give it the extra week to roll over at this point.
Construction complete.
Alright, and we have a Pathfinder. Yeah, we definitely had a Pathfinder on that. Alright.
Reporting.
All crew accounted for.
Construction complete.
I'm not sure what died on that. Viscount research available as well. Hey, that is a thing we definitely want too. 30 grand, which will be cheaper with Leia. She's minus 20%, right? That should be, what, 24 grand with all of her... going to month 6. We'll put the poll up for Chief of State once we're in week 8 or so. I don't think it'll be this episode. We're about to have a pretty long battle.
Construction complete.
It's time to liberate Coruscant. We were driven off. We're not going to be kept away. I think going for the Secular first
Choose your reinforcement.
is going to be our best bet. We want the fighter superiority. Corey's cheese supply. Ouch my toe. Eldorat. Try to get around this way, actually.
Charging generator.
Then we have an extra large Prey Bird combo. Give me Liberty. We have
We're inbound.
Redmere. Eadmer. We have Gob Buns. Job Buns. Fuel Andor.
Engage.
Destroyer ready.
Edmonton. Fighters, Mon Mothma lost to a Penguin. We want Sky, Infinity Sky, Queen Amidala's Revenge. Small, Angry, better than the Dauntless. Morb Orb.
Right away.
Have a nice day, and... Find a Brindilli.
Moving out. Norm up.
We're taking out that strike cruiser. Showing them who's boss. Alright, Medina, we can still afford to fit you in, probably around here. Was I late for Filet?
On my way.
Alright.
Calling for me, sir.
I don't want to get the fighters too out, or too far out, rather.
Destroyer
I want you up front. We probably want to use one of our ion cannon shots on the Allegiance.
I copy.
Ready.
Destroyer at station keeping.
What?
ordnance?
They're retreating in our moment of triumph. I guess I wanted them on Mothma.
Ion cannon available.
See if I can.
Ready. We'll win this. Locking on target. Ready to update orders.
No. Damn. If we'd had their shields down, we could have shut it down, or we could have shut the engines down. Does Pellaeon have an ion cannon? It does not. They'd have the advantage without the ion cannon. But I think we have to just let them be for now. They might be able to, like, come out through Yinkor. Alright. Well, I'm going to take advantage of where we are to get to Caecilius. I think the forces at Argao can handle that. Argao and Coruscant.
Tactical battle.
But they are still... They're going to be able to travel through Coruscant until we've built up more space forces there. So I'm going to send Garmbel Iblis's forces back up to Coruscant and his fleet. That'll probably intercept someone. And then we'll make them look like complete morons.
Choose your reinforcements.
Setting course.
Fleet moving to that location.
Proton bombs in the chute.
Forward.
Yes, sir. Telemetry received. Best possible speed.
Yes, let's run this gauntlet.
Yes, Admiral. Endurance on station. Nebula class.
I think ultimately that fleet, the Coruscant fleet, is probably going to end up going
Charging generator. We'll beach them.
out north. I don't think they're going to be able to go back into the core.
Destroyer ready.
I actually don't know if that gets turned on for AI use after the fact.
Roger that. Got them on the run.
Because Dorrit might have just set them up to sit over Coruscant. I'm not 100% sure on how they're meant to behave there. In which case, they wouldn't get added to the AI free store. They'd just sit where they're told.
Moving out.
On that one,
Moving ahead.
Is that our farthest out planet? No.
Move to that location.
Does it have a shipyard? No. Maybe with the extra 2 MC-80Bs, that's going to be enough. That'll convince them that they don't want to do this. Alright, we should be able to take Caecilius with this.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, that's an... No, PA. It is PA. 100 pop cap versus 50 and a Golan 1. I think I should be able to pull this off, depending on how they come in.
We've come across enemy units.
How's the XQ model handled? Is it fixed for map? It's the station model, so it doesn't matter what planet it's on, it's the same. Like, the same station will always have the same model.
Form up. Order received.
We have a lot of point defense. So for the acclimators, that could be a thing.
Reporting. Engines
The big planet seam back there.
Yes.
We're just gonna ignore.
Setting course.
At your command.
Well, we don't have a lot of point defense. We have a Corvette.
Ready for action.
I think the reduction in CR90s got... Or in all Corvettes on the station spawns got
Yes.
put in.
Move to that location.
What's your command bonus? Just admin, so not command bonus.
Ready. Reporting.
We'll at least be able to get some missiles down. That. The Precursor is what I'm most afraid of.
Yes.
Copy. Proceeding.
Like, the damage from the assault axe is
Ready.
pretty strong.
Reporting. Take out the weapon system.
At least some of those can be AA'd out.
Station ready. Primary target acquired. Locked on. Active fire. Available. Open fire.
I really don't want to lose either of these guys, but do I have a choice? I could have just not come. That would have been a choice. They're focusing on the station. I think once the station's down, I don't know that we're going to be able to get much out of staying here.
We've lost the laser battery. We've got them on the run.
Alright. Can we get the engines? Nope, he shot the other one. We would have killed a lot of them. I don't know if I'll take that as a win. They got the station and they lost a hero who's going to be saving them a lot of money. Or who was going to be saving them a lot of money. Not going to be saving them a lot of money anymore. Coruscant, we definitely want to build up defenses on.
Invasion
They
complete.
snaked us, took our station, and ran away. Well, yeah, I guess on Admiral, or rather on Cruel. Even if they spam Enforcers. Pretty cheap.
Yes?
40%. Or not, yeah, 10% of 40% or something. I forget what the Cruel Captain modifiers are, but it actually
Ready. Right.
isn't going to be huge.
Affirmative. Got it. Reporting in. Ready to roll.
We've secured a build
Adjusting
pad.
navigator. Right away.
Where's...
Roger that. Moving out.
We've lost a build pad.
Form up.
That's going to let us see
Construction
everything.
complete. We've
Roger.
lost a build
Moving
pad.
into position. Guarding the rear.
I think they only have like 3 planets in the core too. Like, nice try, Maldrude, but
They're over here.
you're not that cool.
We've lost a build pad.
Reporting. Roger that.
Alright, they have those over there. I'm just going to try to run into... No, never mind. Never mind. I take it back.
Coordinates received.
No, run away. Oh, or die.
Destroyed.
Awaiting orders. Copy. Yes, sir.
Run away or die.
We've lost a build
Copy.
pad.
Yes, sir. Let's go. Keep going. Reporting. Yes, commander. This way.
Okay, just back off. Infantry will save us. Infantry will save us. Infantry will save us. Please save us, infantry. Take cover. No, you don't want to be up close. No.
We can cover you. Ready to roll.
Destroyed.
Then Revoil says Teradok had a decent amount of small ships which allowed him to survive as long as he... I mean, we're only on week 6, so no one survived that long.
Yes, sir. Right away. Heading out, sir. Right away. Moving ahead.
James, I'm pretty sure I've responded to one of your comments telling you how to turn that on. It's not difficult, it's one file you edit.
Adjusting navigator.
I don't think anyone's going to upload a submod to do that, though.
Reporting. Heading out, sir. Fall out, troops. Awaiting orders. Copy. Advancing.
In the game Constance Lua, you just set the XML, or the
Yes, Commander.
AI player name to none, and in the Galactic Conquest file, you just set the AI file name to none. It's not a very in-depth or difficult process. You can do it in Notepad. I think I need to do this here. I think we came out on top there.
Reporting in. Ready to roll. Keep going. Spreading out. This way. Roger that. Over there. Can do.
We've lost a build pad.
All right, men, take cover.
Targeting. Got it. Moving out.
James, we also have on the Discord, there's a whole channel for submodding where people will either do it for you or walk you through it as well. I think we might be able to win what we have. I'm sad we lost the RAFs, because RAFs are really cool. Not the Royal Air Force, the Rebel Armored Pre-Runners. But we'll be able to bombard whatever their remaining structure is.
Bombardment available.
And then it's just an ATRT running around, which is less threatening. Well, it's like 2 ATRTs running around now, which is a little bit more threatening, actually. It's twice as threatening.
Reporting.
Proportionally, that's a big change.
Got it. Moving out. Heading out. Open fire. Attack the target.
If it is just free runners running around,
Build pad.
or not free runners, the ATRTs running around, I'll just auto-resolve the AT.
Lost a build pad.
Yeah, the survival challenge should be fun.
A build pad.
We'll have our dry run this Friday, and then 2 weeks from now, I will survive. For like 9 waves, probably. Having a cap on the number of ships, that's really the... It's going to be very different and difficult. I think... Do we want to defend on Kuwait, or do we want to push out a little bit more? Like, having the Hapens in there will make that a little bit trickier. How many pop do you have? 135.
I copy.
I think we might be able to clear this out.
Adjusting course.
If not, they'll at least retreat. Oh wait, please don't cancel any construction by sending something through.
Tactical battle imminent.
How many waves will there be in survival mode? So it goes until you lose, and it gets more and more powerful per wave for the enemy forces. Up to a cap.
Enemy forces ahead.
So it really just keeps going until you lose.
Choose your reinforcements.
We might put an endpoint in, but as many waves as your computer can handle at a certain point. Alright, we will endure. Undercover Imp. Mirror.
Ahead full.
Headed there now.
Reinforcements cancelled.
I think we want a lot of fighters.
Moving to sacred coordinates, sir. Moving there now.
Russia, Armbel Iblis, and Sheldorat. So having the Bulwark with the command bonus is helpful.
Reinforcements
Tycho.
on route.
Edmonton. Orishi Supply. Where's more fighters? On Mothma.
Setting course, sir.
That's not going to be nice for Garm. Little Russia. And Dina.
Moving at those coordinates, sir.
How much of Corellia's roster is done? Basically
Destroyer
nothing.
holding.
Corellia,
Your orders?
like, is not really a focus right now.
Reporting. Lasers linked and ready.
It'll be a while
Destroyer
before we're
station keeping.
directly working on that.
Bombers at the ready. Attack. Bombers reporting in.
Yes, sir.
Copy.
Alright, we're gonna let them come in and try to take down this Allegiance at once.
Yes, Commander.
Roger that.
Like, the...
Fire.
So there has been a design and model made for the Strident, which isn't textured yet, as well as a couple models for some of the smaller things that are also not textured yet.
Open fire.
Ready.
Like, the Hutts are the next faction that'll probably be really focused on for any of the mods, but
Star Destroyer.
Sky also pushed that forward a bit by her doing, like, pretty much the entire Hutt roster in the space of a couple weeks,
Ready.
which really helps.
Squadron reporting.
Raptor has done some planning on the Pellaeon ground roster, but I don't think he's actually started
Yes, Admiral.
making any of the ground assets for that.
Copy.
Alright, I'm gonna try to take out
Ready
this
to update orders.
in one pass.
Yes, Commander.
Not one pass, but the shields at least.
Our target.
Then everyone else can just
Stand in, boy.
take a single hard point off of this Allegiance.
Craft engage. Ready. Enemy spotted.
Commander on.
I'm not gonna send Garnbel Iblis forward. I'd rather have him in a nice safe position.
Standing by. Take out their guns.
Yes.
Nebula class reporting in.
I think like the survival mode
Focus fire on the
challenge stuff is going to be a nice supplementary style of community challenge. Something I can do once per month for patrons and stuff, rather than having to wait sometimes 3 or 4 months for a new Patreon reward with the
Charging generator.
real campaigns.
Attacking target.
Okay, E-wings, don't let our bombers die.
Reporting in.
Yes, Commander. We're drawing our
X-wings, there's another run of them.
Target's coming in fast.
fire. Ready.
Ready for command.
Oh, stop it.
Destroyer ready.
Okay, the bulwark, I'm going to keep the bulwark off of that because it has a lot of ion damage and it's going to be in range of some of these other guys.
Firing squadron reporting.
Okay, you may as well stay on this one.
Yes, sir. Attack their gun emplacements.
They're coming around. I've been hit.
Destroyer holding.
Alright, Dorat,
Destroyer.
Fighter Bay.
I've been hit.
Calling for me, sir.
On that. Keep on that. These Liberties on there. Okay, the Quasars don't need to be in range to fire anything. I might bring Garnbel Iblis a little bit further up.
Disposal, sir.
Alright. And you're gonna take out a Dreadnought. I think everything else is still on what it needs to be
Destroyer
on.
station keeping.
Get that out here. They're still coming in waves. Much like in survival. Alright. I see some bombers about to make a run.
Waiting order.
Star Destroyer here.
Get in on that.
Your word is my command, sir.
Ready.
You want to take the DSD out, probably.
I've got him lined up.
Ready to update orders.
Nebula class.
How's everyone over here? These guys are fine. Okay, keep the carriers on that. You are going to start taking out that ISD. I don't like how far in that bomber wave was making it. And K-Wings on there.
Charging
Alright,
generator.
we're taking some damage, but we've also taken out most of their stuff.
Ready for your orders.
We've done a ton of reduction to what they can actually get out. I was kind of hoping to leave the Allegiance alive for a little bit longer.
I've got a fix. Nebulon B, bring it.
You get up in here.
Nebula class reporting in.
Stay in attack formation.
Commencing attack.
Stay
Destroyer
on that
holding.
one. Hey, what are you...
Powering resistance.
Don't do that.
Watch your rear.
Crap. They're jumping more in on us.
Destroyer in station keeping.
Open fire.
On calamari cruiser ready.
See it. Scratch one.
Our target.
Alright, let's try to get these ones that are fresh and new focused in on a little bit more.
Yes, sir.
Nebula.
Take out their weapon batteries. Beginning our engagement.
I'm going to top up our shields on that so that if we need to, we'll have them ready for another round later.
Station.
Sick.
Yes,
They know what's up.
we'll win this.
I'm holding a spool of thread for some reason. It's my comfort thread. Oh
We'll
shit.
beach them.
Should we go around for another pass?
We'll level them.
Get those engines. Get those engines.
Destroyer.
Get those engines.
Loading ordnance.
One.
We'll win this.
They were... I don't even think they would have killed Dorat, to be honest.
Enemy unit disabled.
The problem is that fleet, if it goes to Pellaeon, that could be a problem for us. I hope they go to Kurita. That would be less of a problem for it. Alright. We'll want to split them up, those forces. Oh, and I wasn't even...
Constructing.
Need the food most.
Constructing.
The food
Constructing.
on those two.
Constructing. Constructing.
Alright. I think we need some rebuilding to happen. But I also need to split up these fleets a little bit, I think. Alright. Armbel Iblis and Sheldorat. You each get some forces. Nebula for you, a nebula for you. You're on that one. Whoever gets the 2 MC-80s... Oh, we actually have
Construction complete.
extra on there. It's like, the Pellaeon fleet is something we probably want to get rid of at some point. Otherwise, it's just going to be sitting over there and causing problems for us. But for the moment, I think it's best that we split some of these up. Then I'll just drop the other two there.
Ball out.
The Dorak goes deeper into the core. Calibla stays on... Well, we don't need to stay on Coruscant anymore.
Heading to destination.
We've already got the level 1 station. They're not going to want to attack that unless they think they can move further through it. Which they can. Which they can't.
Construction complete.
And Rogue Squadron in that one.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh, hello. I'm pretty sure we can defend this. That's not what you want to do, Meldrude. This is still ours. It'll make it easier to take the next couple planets. But I want to get a...
Yes,
Rogue Droid.
Yes, sir.
Alright, we're gonna go around the
Awaiting
far
your
side with
orders.
them.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Right away.
We've
Yes,
secured a
moving
build
ahead.
pad.
I'm here, sir.
I don't think we need to spend any of our money on build pads for this.
Ready. Heading out, sir.
We just need to kill stuff.
Affirmative. Fall out, troops. Let's move out. Reporting in. Let's go.
Run in.
We've secured a build
Ready to
pad.
roll.
I've thought about, for the survival mode playthrough, trying to track down all the devs that were on the original survival mode preview video,
A landing
Roger
zone.
like the
that.
blooper reel,
Going.
which I think was Enceladus, Pox,
This way.
and
We've
Kalo.
secured a build pad.
So that'd be a hard group to get together.
Over there. Back.
Okay, yeah, there.
We've lost a build pad. We've
I have to, like,
secured a build
Try
pad.
to walk into a bunch of hospitals, see if I can find Enceladus. Doctor. If we have Akasi Ojam, then they'd have to come through camp. I don't want to spend $1,000 on the Bothan Spy, but I think we have to give up the money on there. We should be able to hold off until we've got the deficit taken care of. Oh, the Mon Mothma Star Destroyer is nearly done. Yeah, these are at 85%. Okay, that should be good in a second. Which fleet do you want to go into? Probably Garms? Well, we're going to be using this one first, so I'm going to send it into there. And do we have an ion cannon on Kuat? I think we do. Nice, yes. How to invade Kelsetti.
I can do that.
I don't know if we're going to be there in time.
Tactical
Nope.
battle imminent.
They got an HK Probot, another one of the new units in here. I don't want to lose the Golan too. We'll have to see how much... And the shipyard, like... Ow. That was a loud crack. I'd been a bit faster.
We've located the enemy.
A lot of money we're going to have to spend.
Ion cannon firing.
Cute little HK Probot running around in space. How can it be a Dark Empire if it's so cute?
Reinforcements en route.
Yes, sir. Awaiting your orders.
Doesn't make sense.
Corona-class
Reinforcements
frigate
en
reporting.
route.
I don't think we'll be able to kill too much on this. We'll just auto-resolve that, and
We have been defeated.
we'll see what we can do with the other fleet that's about to come in, rather than killing like an extra strike cruiser or something with microing the battle later. I mean, that auto-resolve was pretty decent for us. I'm not going to complain.
Tactical battle imminent.
Alright, Pellaeon versus Beliblis. The grudge match of the century. Not really a grudge match. They respected each other.
There they are.
Pellaeon would only send a message to Beliblis to basically surrender to.
Ion cannon firing.
Move to that
Alright.
location.
Nina's back.
Place the flank.
We don't have a nice big tanky ship is the problem now.
Let's get this thing
Arm
moving.
Beliblis, better than the Dauntless.
Location. Moving out.
Regular Liberty,
Run away.
Lumiere, Pride of
Move out.
Rendili,
Let's go.
Orb. There are some in here whose names I haven't read.
Ahead full.
Nice Day,
We're moving
Extra
out.
Large, We Will Endure, Synthwave,
Got our orders.
Horus, Infinite
Lunatic
Sky.
coordinates, sir.
Reinforcements en route.
Tycho's Rogue. Was I late for
Moving.
Calamari Fillet? Fishbowl in space, and
We're on the
buns. Yeah, we'll have the
Your orders?
Mon Cal research coming in soon, but they're also going to be out in the rim. So really, we should look into
Yes, sir.
getting some of these back together, or linking up our territory a little bit more.
Commander?
Because we're only a couple planets out from being able to do that.
Quasar reporting for duty, sir.
Fighters go in.
Roger that. We have them in our sights.
Nebula class on standby. Open fire.
Nebulas will do a lot of damage. I mean, we only have the one nebula in this, fortunately. You sit night? Glad you can make it. Have a good night.
Take out those turbo lasers.
Squadron reporting.
Cruiser.
Need help? Yeah!
Increase power to weapons.
Got one on me!
Commander. Yes. What weapons?
Bombers reporting in.
It's just, there's a lot of
By. Attacking.
fighters here,
Squadron, move out.
but we have a rogue squadron.
Right away.
I hear you loud and clear.
Need help? No good. I can't maneuver. I can't see him.
This, I appreciate that you want to try to face the other direction.
Yes, sir.
Like, it's a nice, tactical, interesting thing you're doing,
Reporting.
but it's not a good idea, I don't think.
Ready to escape. Need help? Yes, I'm in range. I'm good, Ed. Waiting orders. I see him.
Nebula class reporting in.
Roger that.
Alright, I think we want to get our bombers onto the next target.
Calling for me, sir.
Ready for your signal.
Because we want to hit Pellaeon basically as soon as we can.
I lost engine 2. Copy. I can't see him. Target is one. Holding fire. Coming around him. I'm in back. Targeting.
On your order.
They're power to weaponsing, but they're facing different directions. That's going to start hurting.
Beginning our engagement.
Keep your eyes open.
Starting to get through there.
Roger.
It's not great. It's not great.
Get him off me. Initiating resistance.
Okay, I think we need power to weapons on that.
Get rid of those turbo lasers.
They're coming around. I'll try and draw their fire.
Engage the enemy. Target marked.
I'm a little bit afraid that another one of the ISDs is gonna body block for Pellaeon.
Reporting in. Target confirmed. I'll take care of it.
Let's see if we can get in an ion blast one of them.
I'm in range. Reporting. They're coming around. I've got my prospector on target. They're coming around. Target those lasers.
It's probably gonna hit this one under it.
Reporting in.
Not ideal.
Give the word.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to move you up a little bit.
Your order, sir.
We can get at least a little bit more damage in.
Targeting.
Well, the ion cannon isn't necessary for Pellaeon anymore. We kind of tore through his shields anyways. So many anti-fighter at the front too. Okay, hold on.
Dauntless here. They're as good as dead. Target spotted.
I think we need to take those out.
All stations on.
I don't think...
Gun crews make ready.
Ion cannon available. Ion cannon firing.
Alright.
Draw their fire.
That's probably what's stopping us from just outright winning with fighters right now. They have a good amount of carriers themselves, but...
Scratch one. Waiting orders. I've been hit. The lasers are.
Okay, at least the ion cannon is going to keep that distracted for a little bit.
I've got one on me. We're drawing their fire. Weapons armed.
That is facing the other direction.
On me.
Yes, Admiral.
The sooner we can take out Pellaeon, the better.
Commencing attack.
Then we have the tier 2 and they don't.
I'm losing power.
Cruiser standing by.
Like, we basically need to focus everything on Pellaeon that we can. So, hold on. I'm going to take a break there.
Attacking your target. We'll take him out.
Some anti-fighter being taken down is good.
Target those lasers. The lasers are our
The
target.
Octuple... I wish you had power to shields ready again.
Fire on those lasers.
I'm surprised the MC-80B isn't just
Awaiting orders.
done yet.
Concentrating firepower.
I'm gonna hope that some of these other ones that I
Nebula class.
give the order
Reporting in.
to
All batteries fire.
is some different hard points.
Copy. Fire at will.
Cruiser ready.
Alright. You guys may as well keep going on there.
Weapons armed.
Wings, A-wings, come back.
Starting our attack run.
Awaiting orders.
A-wings go in,
Form up.
but
Awaiting
these
orders.
couple E-wings need to come and stop those TIE bombers from ruining our fleet.
Dauntless heavy cruiser reporting.
All hangars have been destroyed, sir.
Watch your six.
All of our ships have
I need
a
help.
good amount of damage done to them, except for really the new class stuff. Well, the Majestic is hurting, but... Oh, here.
They're hitting our lasers.
I've been hit. Moving out.
Rogue Squadron.
Copy.
You gotta come in.
I've lost engine 2. Keep your eyes open.
Like, that's gonna be 5 or 6 bomber squadrons that are just
Power.
going at it in our fleet.
Attack.
I need help here.
Ready for your orders.
Weapons ready.
Star Destroyer here.
I've been hit.
Their fleet comp may actually be
Cruiser
destroyed our hangar.
reporting.
a bit better than ours.
Enemy unit disabled.
But if I can get rid of this command bonus...
Encountering resistance. I've been hit.
Nope,
Stabilize
don't do that.
Commander.
That's a hit. Scratch one. That's got him.
Where are you?
Endurance class at your disposal,
Evil
sir.
Andor. Okay, you're not quite what I was looking for.
Can't see him. Ah.
Nebula class on standby.
This Nebula is what I'm looking for.
Focus fire on the guns.
Stay in attack formation.
Cut off all engines.
I've been hit. I copy.
Your word is my command,
Blast our engines.
I've been hit.
Once Pellaeon is down, this whole anti-fighter
Good. Our shields are down.
situation needs to go away.
I'm in range.
There's just so much anti-fighter that they've got in there.
Been hit. I copy.
Alright, let's try to keep our fighters away from that.
Awaiting orders. Ready for your signal.
I hear you loud and
Nebula
clear.
class reporting in.
I got one on.
Alright, Pellaeon's dead.
I can't maneuver.
Now we are gonna try to switch in
Cruiser reporting.
on this anti-fighter.
All batteries fire.
Need help.
Orders received. Waiting orders.
Endurance on station.
Reporting.
And the rest of the fighters need to go in on here.
On your order. Firing on
Like,
your
if we can kill a lot of these smaller frigates that are causing problems,
Can't shake him.
the ion cannon is gonna hit this one next.
Scratch one. Stay in attack formation. I'm losing power. Stay in attack formation.
Should be able to pretty quickly
Draw their fire.
get through some of these guys.
Yes, sir. Fire at will.
Can't hold on.
Yes, I can't see him. Got a problem.
Weapons on.
And you come back
My stabilizer's broken.
down there.
Yes, sir.
There's one on me.
Open fire.
Strike cruiser. Here's the strike cruiser. You on the strike cruiser as well. Power to weapons on the strike cruiser.
Our engine is down.
Star
It's really just the nebula that's doing
Beginning our engagement.
our damage right now.
Commencing attack.
We're seeing duck out
Commencing
here.
attack.
Awaiting orders.
Everything's slowly falling apart. They've still got some carriers left, and we really don't.
Try not to let one on your tail.
Open fire. Roger that.
Alright, as soon as the
Fire at will.
ion cannon's ready, we're attacking that last ISD. Till then, let's try to take out this dreadnought.
We're engaging your target.
Alright.
What are your orders?
That's... No, it's hitting the other one. You bastard. Damn.
Reporting in.
All that waiting and all that prep and...
Dauntless here.
Very sad.
The engines are responding.
I read you.
Nebula class on standby.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the Nebula to try to take down that that VSD. Damn, I'm really sad that this got intercepted the way it did. Like, at least we've taken out the weapons on that side now, but still. You guys gotta do power to weapons. Try to take down a Corvette if you can.
Cruiser standing by.
Transmission. Clear the way. Attacking. Squadron reporting.
Form up.
Coming around.
Give the word. Weapons, clear the skies.
Okay, most of their capital damage down.
Open fire.
These guys have some ion cannons, but nothing else.
Focus fire on the guns. Attack the gun emplacements.
That's just a duel.
Commencing attack. Take out their weapon batteries.
Reporting for duty,
Nebula
Commander.
class reporting in.
The Lancers can do, like, with the amount of anti-fighter they have, they're actually going to be able to do a lot of hull damage too.
Beginning our engagement. Focus fire on the guns.
So hopefully having these guys a little bit further away from that anti-fighter is helping them a bit. Alright, let's try to clear this out.
All ships fire on that target.
Anything that has power to shields, just use power to shields right now. Okay, we gotta clean them out a little bit more. Okay. We still got enough power to get through these guys. Though we lost the shields on Beleva, so I've got to keep an eye on some of that.
I'll take care of it.
We're engaging your target. All ships fire on that target.
Let's get him. Hold on. We'll take him.
We're engaging
That was like 100 pop cap that we've lost so far.
Ion cannon available.
Damn, we lost the MC-80B.
Draw their fire. Picking up signal. Moving ahead. Try and draw their fire.
Open fire.
Enemy fighters in range. Quickly.
The medium quad. Alright, we're not going to lose Bella Bliss. I think we've killed enough of their stuff now. I don't think we will lose anything else. Maybe this, actually. That is low. Yeah, they got the MC-40.
Target confirmed.
Enemy sighted.
I'll take care of it.
I'm hit.
Weapons armed.
Was that worth it? I don't know. We killed about twice as much of their stuff as what they killed for us. But we lost Corey's cheese supply, a fishbowl in space, Temparis, Pride of Rendili, Was I Late for Mon Calamari Filet, Gob Buns, Infinity Sky, MC-80 Liberty Cruiser, and more. I think we'll be able to open up the next stream with the Chief of State voting. Or, you know what? Actually, yeah, we're going to do it that way. Because maybe we'll get into week 9 and 10 next time. Yeah, killing Pellaeon is helpful. But what's that say for us? I think that was worth it. We tied them up with that. Though that could mean bad things for both of us in the north. Either way, I think that's going to do it for today. Thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode as well as the stream. Tomorrow, it'll be tour time at about 5 p.m. Eastern. Day after that, usual Thursday stream stuff. But thanks again. Have a good night, everyone. See you next time. Bye.